So what do you do if you have a 3% interest rate and you feel like you're locked in your home, and maybe you've thought about upgrading or upsizing or moving for a job or whatever it is, but you don't want to give up that 3% interest rate?
I have so many clients that I talk to about that. They're like, we're so smashed in here like sardines and we'd love to move, but we have 3% interest rate. But you can make that work for you, right?
Yeah, you can. Now is kind of, you have a 3% interest rate or below that, or even 4%, whatever it is, you can leverage that into converting your primary house into an investment property, keep that lower interest rate, use the equity by using a HELOC or something from that to springboard you into the home that you want to live in, use the cash flow and the equity growth of both of the properties now to assist you in owning that house that you have in your island.
I know every wealth class I say, they always say, if I had my way, I'd never sell any of my homes. I would just keep buying more.
Sure.
Because it's the best way to grow your income.
Yeah, and real estate is awesome as an investment. You don't have to manage the property yourself if you're uncomfortable being a landlord. You can hire that out, and I've got spreadsheets to help you understand, okay, what is this going to do for my net wealth from a net wealth perspective and from a cash payment perspective. We have to understand, yes, a mortgage today on a higher priced house with higher interest rates, it's going to be higher. We all understand that. But what is the investment property going to do for my net wealth as well as my current property? So if we take a net wealth perspective from this, we can see all the numbers. We can see how this wealth is working for you or against you in some cases. You want to know that too. But if you have good data and understand what to do with that 3% interest rate to either springboard you into your next home by keeping one as an investment property or rolling your equity into your next home, I can show you that math.
Oh my gosh. And I think that is so helpful because for me, I tend to be short-minded and just go, and here's this, and this is what's in front of me. And I don't always look at the long term. And I actually can tell you firsthand by myself, I regret selling my first home. I regret selling our investment home when we thought the economy was gonna tank. I think I made some decisions based on fear rather than knowledge.
Right.
And wish I would have known you then, Dan. Right. But now I know you. So watching your spreadsheets, looking at the things that you've taught me, it's the numbers. I mean, those are the facts. The numbers don't lie, and that's what I love. Numbers don't lie. And here's the truth: if you look back decades, and even recently in just the first few years, you always see a long-term increase.
Yeah, I haven't seen anybody who regrets home ownership, really. I mean, maybe investment properties if they mismanage them or whatever, but if you ever ask somebody who's a senior citizen and ask them if they've owned a home or not, and if they've owned a home, if they regret it, I've never heard anybody say no, that they didn't appreciate owning a home.
I mean, it is actually one of the simplest ways to invest and actually have really good results. I know it's really benefited my family when we've had hardships and different things. So I think it is so important. And so the key is just getting in and then knowing the numbers. And that's what's great about working with Dan. He's the CPA guy for a reason. He's a CPA. He can help you with the tax side, the numbers, the investments, but he also is really good with the lending side. And I'm not just saying that. I mean, it's amazing. And you can go through his spreadsheets and see it for real and ask all the questions you want. So give us a call. We'd love to help you. No strings attached, honestly. Knowledge is power. And if we can just help you have that power, we're great. So give us a call. We'll talk to you soon.
Thanks.
Bye.